we are into game 2. I gotta play the draft music, I forgot. Again.
Good old draft music.
Alright. Janaban, standard. Definitely highly recommend that band.
Standard stuff. Uncensored are strong, as we said last one.
Yeah, can't stress enough how much I hate that stupid champion. Anyway.
Haven't you seen some high ULoLW Janna plays?
Yeah, did you see that that
they
montage?
press tornado sometimes.
Did you see that montage on Reddit?
Yeah.
Oh, it was really good.
I'm on to you.
Stopping
God.
some knockups and some dashes.
Yeah, just the E's. Did you see those E's? Oh, so good. All right.
Sometimes there's the flash ult, but that's some real high stuff. That's probably.
I don't think E girls can perform that.
Oh, some shots.
You can tell when I feel strongly about something.
Trending it then.
Yeah, I think one of the players on the purple team is a Trinimir player because I see that banned against them a few times. I don't know why they banned Shyvana, but hey, that could have been a bad game.
I think it's more if you ban out every champion Anai has.
Yeah. Mr. Dandruff.
Mr. Dandruff. Then he'll whip out the Nunu.
Oh.
You
don't know how much I love Nunu. Oh, that champion is hilarious. Nearly said a bad word.
If they get a Spire on the hyper carry, if he's still going 80 carry, then Nunu speed up.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's deceptively strong. Like
yeah,
not just the speed up, but the attack speed. Yeah, the attack speed.
Especially if they already run a Ardent.
Go on other days of Nunu support, unless this is a Nunu support.
Nah, I doubt it. I really hope it is. He does have exhaust at the moment, so it might.
He might be trading. He might be not selected smite yet, but it's
I'm
too
interested
early.
to see.
Too early to talk about what could be. We need to talk about what is, and that is Jinx and Sion.
Is that a Sion support though?
I think he has TP. It's bugged for me, so I'm not sure, but I think that's TP right at the side there.
Oh yeah, I thought that was just mine. That was like that. And I was like,
It's fair sure it's everyone. I don't know why.
Yeah, I was hoping that the game wasn't bugged.
Ooh, Jarvan, is he gonna lock in? Yeah.
Yeah, don't want another panic pick like that.
Lord.
So that seems like Nunu support Jarvan jungle.
Yeah. Could be Jarvan top as well. Oh.
Nah, that's the Kled top.
That's a Nunu support Jarvan jungle.
That's an interesting one with the Kled speed up.
Yeah, true.
Jarvan ult and then Nunu ult.
Ooh. Oh wait, they need a Rise in the mid lane.
That would be great. I haven't actually seen a Rise Nunu in a long time.
Me neither, but you never know. This could be the day. Elise,
Jinx,
Elise is always going to be strong. Like, it's a good idea to main someone like Elise or Lee Sin. Because that at one point in every season, and in Elise's case multiple points, they are just the best pick, or they are close to being the best pick. They are always meta, really. So
it's just that heavy CC and early presence.
Yeah,
it's always going to be impactful, no matter what comp.
She does have a nerf on the PBE, but it's not going to affect her early game.
No.
It's just increasing the repel cooldown at later ranks, which I'm not sure
wouldn't
what's
affect much.
Yeah. Her strengths are really her early game pressure, and like her tower dive is the strongest, just because she can reset aggro.
Maybe that's what they're trying to do, stop her from resetting it so often,
but that's at later ranks. She doesn't max E until 18, so
no idea what that's about. Interesting Bard pick into the Ashe, so it looks like they're going for a pick comp. Ashe does have the potential to hyper carry late.
That is a really synergistic comp on the blue side here from Purple Team. liking it. What's this, the mid pick gonna be? Syndra? Oriana? Oh!
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 Beautiful.
Call
Now,
me LS.
now that is going to be painful.
That is one hell of a pick, Colm.
At the moment,
The,
Yellow team is just... Maybe this is Yellow's first loss.
Maybe. But then again, it's not all
That
in the
is
Colm.
it. Oh, that is scary late game, especially if there's a Bard.
Yeah.
Ult into Sion, ult into Azir knock around.
Yeah. The low mobility from Ashe is kind of circumvented by both the Kled and mainly the Nunu.
Yeah, Nunu and Kled should be able to help that, especially if Ashe stays bound for the Syndra.
Yeah.
Then Syndra can knock back any potential threats. It seems like the main win condition for the Yellow team at the moment is getting that Jinx scaling or the hyper scaling on the Azir.
Yeah, they have a mix between a very early game pick and then a late game team fight dominated comp. If Sion gets in there, B's that wall that they need for Jinx just to sit there, and Azir just to sit there and just auto their team to death.
And just multi-rockets, yeah.
It's gonna be pretty smooth sailing. If nothing comes from the early to mid game from blue team, I think red team's gonna have an easy time.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting interaction between the J4 ult and the Azir ult as well. Just getting knocked around with all that.
Yeah. That is one thing a lot of people have forgotten. It's just this year in general. He's not been played for a fair while.
He's been sitting out for ages.
Yeah, he did get a buff recently with his W soldier scaling. It is a slightly stronger mid game and slightly stronger late game. The early game is still the same, but he does have an easier transition into mid game. So you never know.
It should be good.
Is going for the TP. I wouldn't. I'd probably like to see a cleanse instead, because of Ashe Arrow and because of I guess Nunu Snowball, but mainly because of Syndra Stun. Syndra Stun is their longest form of engage other than Ashe Arrow, obviously.
Yeah, and it's quite a big tool. I can't actually tell at the moment if Azir has TP or Ignite. It looks like a...
It's TP, I think, unless you're colorblind.
Yeah. No, I've only got the slightest.
From for me, Bard has Ignite and Azir has TP.
Yeah, I can see that now. Yep. I had to lean closer. I was sitting back in the chat. So yeah, so 2 TPs.
Oh yeah, from
to
a
the
distance, it's the same.
Yeah, it's just the same color.
Sorry, I didn't check my privilege of having a big ass monitor.
Oh, I've got a good old 27-inch, but
oof.
I mean, I've got feet on desk, sitting back.
Yeah, just relaxing, just loving life.
Pretty much.
Just filled your tummy with a Subway sandwich.
Except 8 hours of uni tomorrow, so not a happy chap.
That's not good.
Yeah, and that's straight. 2-hour lecture. Sorry, 2-hour tutorial, 2-hour lecture, 4 hours of tutorials. Fun days.
Well, gonna get into game. 35 seconds.
35. I might just go get a quick drink, and then I'll be back.
Worries. It's gonna be an interesting game. If both sides play to their comps, it's definitely gonna be entertaining. If it does get to, if red team does pull ahead with a lead, then it's probably gonna be pretty smooth sailing. Blue team does have good pick. They do have the mid game advantage. So we'll just have to see what happens on the Rift. Getting into the loading screen. And yeah. Time for the music to disappear. It just got louder. Alright. So, gonna be loading in. Not many skins on blue side, or red side actually, only 2 skins. That's boring. Alright. Just gonna be in complete darkness for a sec. I hope OBS was actually recording last game. Looks like it was. Okay, good.
Game.
Whoops. Yeah, we just got in.
Perfect time.
Oh, gotta remember to set the scoreboard. Get rid of chat and time controls. Gotta set everyone up. Let's see if there's any early game funny business gonna be going on.
Seems like 4 of them are heading to the bottom side, while blue team just spreads out in the usual checking spots. They might be.
The pings onto Nunu.
Yeah.
Oh, he's he got the Doran's ring for a sec. He's gonna start the shield.
Good choice for Nuno since you've got those 3 autos. Sorry, 5 autos and you get a free spell.
Yeah. And the empowered spell as well.
Yeah, true.
Levels it up.
There
to
was
the
that
next level.
change. Yeah, that change actually brought Nuno into the spotlight for a little while.
Yeah, and then he got that. I think the base health nerf and the scaling health nerf, and people just forgot about him. But I still think he's very, very strong. Definitely one of my
definitely
most
good
favorite
for
champions.
Yeah, with the Ardent sensor at the moment, he's not too bad. So if you face tank that can speed up your 80 carry.
Yeah, there was some things, because when Ardent Sensor, before it got its small nerf, supports were actually taking, Bond of Stone. Like, supports that don't heal, like, that have healing in their kit were taking Bond of Stone, just so they can get that Ardent Sensor proc off.
Yeah, that little extra.
But yeah.
But the wind speaker's Ardent sensor is just strong at the moment.
Yeah.
Especially on your favorite champ.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So much skill as well. Too much.
Some early pokes on Nunu while the 80 carry just stands at
It's the
tower?
intimidation factor.
Yeah.
The blue team are saying right now, we don't need an 80 carry, we just
Yeah,
need
we don't need the first wave or XP for it. We're fine. Especially because bot lane is the lane that is the one to watch, because that's both their win conditions.
It looks like this is going to be an Ardent Sensorless game though.
It might actually be, especially if Bard goes for more damage orientated.
He does have the Thunderlords. I think going Ardent Sensor on Bard is just not too effective though.
Yeah, because you can instant heal, but the heal's small and
Heal small, fairly long cooldown, and one person. So you can get you can get the what's it called, the locket, but yeah, that's gonna be a kill, like definitely.
first blood on there.
Well played by Bard. A lot of damage from Thunderlords early as well.
Yeah, playing it safe.
Sion gonna get a better
knocking
trade.
him off his horse, but at least coming in. Oh, that flash just into the cocoon, just catching it.
Ooh. Yeah, that wasn't even a prediction. That was just a bad flash.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jarvan gonna.
The 1v1. Jarvan
game.
seems to be losing. He did smite one of the minions, and that got him out.
Oh, just that red buff nearly taking him out.
I reckon if he didn't smite that minion would him, so he might have actually died.
Maybe if Elise switched to no, she didn't have a time to switch.
No, she was in Spider and got one of the Spider smite.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know if it would have been off cooldown or if she had enough time, but yeah.
The auto not catching the Jinx.
Yeah. Just not interrupting them. So I'm going to extend further. Elise is back. That's a pretty free cocoon. Doesn't land the knockout.
Just.
So I definitely should have let that knock-up go just a little bit sooner. Would have caught that Kled. this is what I expected out of Elise. Just a lot of early game pressure. Just not particularly to. Oh.
Sion catching again, but will. Yes, he does get Skull back
Just
before.
get Skull. Yeah, this is just what Elise does. It's just how she's meant to be played, and
that is the nice
dangerously low.
He does get his dismount invulnerability frame, but
yeah, true.
I wouldn't be risking it. Sion's actually recalling, so that is a CS differential of 7 up top. In the jungle, it's actually quite big, but Elisa has gone for those kills and is a kill up.
She has been gank heavy. Ignite coming out from mid.
Oh, that is a very nice ball auto with the ignite to kill the Azir.
She does flash over, but she
Except
does.
Down bottom, there's the. That is a dead Ash. Wasted flash by Bard though, but
she walked back.
Nunu pushing back in.
No,
seems like to his death. And that gets the reset on Jinx. Jinx not switching to a.
That's not good.
From Boom Boom. Is that the gun? Boom Boom? No, Bam Bam. Yeah.
Pow Pow.
Pow Pow. Pow Pow. Bang Bang. Pretty much.
Boom. Basil Brush.
Pretty much the same thing.
Boom.
Bard with the round the back stranger.
Yeah, as Elise was coming in, of course, blue side could not have known this because they didn't have any wards, but as Ashe flashed over the chompers, she walked back in to start trading again when that just meant her death.
Yeah, if she just backed out, then yeah, but
her
at least
would have lived. They could have got a nice counter gank as well.
Oh, that is a nice ult, but no. Syndra flashing out of the Azir ult just in time to get knocked up.
That was only a 4-ball ultimate.
Yeah, it was, but seems like she was just doing it for pressure, but
not the most.
Not sure.
Most effective ult.
It looks like she's just getting poked out with the Azir's range.
Yeah, this is where Azir really excels. Just harassing under tower, forcing his opponent to CS under tower. Especially with most AP mid laners, it's very, very difficult to last it on the tower.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if you're not too familiar with the champion, you don't know their attack speed. Not saying that Syndra doesn't know. But yeah.
Just saying it's hard for anyone to.
Yeah, definitely.
CS on the tower. Oh, that's a double Bard tunnel into. A double stun by Bard? No, just a single. That's the Nunu going down, but it's not long to the Ashe.
Yeah. Really good, really
the wasted ult almost killed the Jinx, actually. With the tower here on the next order coming out.
The Jinx Flame Chompers getting really good, like seeing really good use. Just not used to disengage, but just zone, just to act as a wall. And that was well played by Jinx as well as Bard and Elise for being there.
Dragon started up by the red team.
Should also mention that yellow team is undefeated, which is red side. So they are the favored to win. Ooh, Sion just whiffing that ult.
Yeah, some nice damage on the
skull.
Oh, Jarvan with a steal and into a kill. That was very nice by the Jarvan Nunu.
Yeah, damn.
Bard caught in his roam? No?
Good capitalization from blue team there.
Seems like they're not out of this already. They do have the better team comp for late.
They don't have behind. I'm not sure why.
As much damage, but
my game's frozen just for now. Yep, there we go.
Fun times.
Yep. Oh, the Ashe arrow does connect, and that is a kill. Over to the Ashe. She is now fairly even CS.
Good catch on Bard, but the Jinx is up 4 assists.
Yeah.
Another easy gank on mid, so it looks like they're clawing their way back. Blue team is only a K behind.
Yeah, the Jarvan really knowing where to be at the moment. This is some good rotations from Jarvan. trades in top lane are so volatile.
Except
Sion
that
charging the Q backwards.
there's the dash away now, but that is his vision ward going down. Now there's no vision up top.
A gank into
One
top lane.
singular blue ward on the map, but
Hey, what can you do?
who needs to know where the jungler is in the game?
Alright.
Ping down on Tribush by the blue team, which is good. Being able to get another ward on the field. Not sure who's winning the trade up top at the moment. It seems pretty even. Bard ult onto Syndra in the middle. There's double Azir and the Azir knockback securing the kill. Very nice and simple. Oh, Jarvan still with a knock-up even though the cocoon came down. Jarvan just killing the Sion, but that seems like not going down.
Yeah,
Jarvan just trying to run. Nope. Passive from Sion, too strong for Jarvan to get it.
I'm still behind you, but yeah, the Kled ends up getting picked off. The Azir ult in mid lane just whiffing, not whiffing, just hitting the Syndra. But yeah, that was good from red side. Did get the favourable trades all.
And
all
now
back
there's
around.
the TP coming in bot with the tower going down. That is a...
They get the first
Oh,
turret, but
very nice.
oh come on! I press
Just a
plus.
bit behind.
I press plus once and it goes to like the max forward speed, so I didn't see any of that.
Damn. It was tower going down, TP'd by the Azir coming in. The nice play by Azir getting the Nunu low, and then Jinx killing the Nunu with a rocket, which gave her the speed boost to run away from Ash.
Ah, nice.
Then they just kited back and killed Ash.
Alright.
So, double kill there to the Jinx, which has now put him
Red
quite
team
ahead.
looking
3-0-4.
like they're going to pick up this Rift Herald with no contest. Red team are just slated to just steamroll the mid game now. The blue team pick comp not really working out too well in the early
It
game.
seems like this is definitely a dead Jinx though. Much too pushed up
Yeah.
for Jarvan. The Ash ult missing as well.
Was it an ult? No, was it? I thought it was.
Yeah,
just
Ash
me.
ult altered a little earlier.
Ah, okay.
Then
I
shot
missed
two of her vision thingers out. Forget what they're called. Now with the sidestep,
Hawkshot.
that should be a dead Sion. Or the ult coming out a little too early. The ignite coming out
Yeah.
by the Syndra though. And both dashing away. Well, not both dashing away, but
Yeah,
nah, dashing
able
away.
to escape that damage. He does pick up the caster minions though. Hashtag worth.
That's pretty much what most people aim for is Sion, either a kill or clearing the wave before running off into the death. 1.2k lead for the red team still. So they're maintaining the lead. But towers are going down
Yeah,
for the blue side. So
they could if they
TP
keep
back
this
top.
if they keep this pace, they're looking to have a really good mid game.
that was a nice dodge of the stun.
Yeah.
At least not. Oh no, that is a dead nah. Sion ult into an Elise cocoon while he's off.
Yeah, that is the stun
Now-
lock.
Oh, that is a nice catch. Nice flash by Bard there to escape the flag drag by Jarvan.
Yep. Does he
Nunu's still
live?
chasing, but still dead. Still not dead. Tower going down up top. Oh, that is multiple pings onto the top tower because Herald was just
Yeah,
spawned
two
by
towers
Elise.
in one push. It's looking to be.
And the Syndra gets a nice stun onto the Elise. And it seems, no, Elise is zoned out by... Sorry, Syndra's zoned out by Elise. Still keeping the Herald. Herald should have one more charge in him. There we go. And he was a half health charge, so it doesn't do... Oh, flash cocoon missed by the Elise. Syndra forced to flash though. But that's also Elise flash going down because she missed the cocoon.
The red team just doing a lot with a 1.5k lead right there, just capitalizing on everything so well, turning
And
that
there's-
lead into a 4k lead.
Yeah, now pushed into the 4K. That was nice.
in just
Double
in just
tower
a few minutes,
yeah.
and another tower as well, just pushing that lead ever so slightly further, and looking to even just go into mid. Oh, doesn't get the shuffle.
The whiff.
That was a good E from Syndra. Sion not going to go down. Oh, just.
Azir was so certain he was going to get that down, so he even altered, but
Ooh.
little miss. Oh, nice!
Snipe from
nice
Jinx.
ult from Jinx.
Also good stun from Bard, just able to set up that.
Lovely ult from Bard, preventing that. And that's another pick up by Jinx.
Definitely
that should be
well
mid-tower going down as well.
This is a fed Jinx.
Very, very methodical. You can see why these teams are undefeated compared to the others.
Yeah, I love watching Yellow Team play. They just seem not trying to throw in any caster bias here, but they just seem to cut above the rest. Their rotations and just their, what's the word I'm looking for here? Capitalizations are just so much better than every other team at the moment.
Yeah.
They're not perfect, so anything could happen.
Yeah, last split they were actually coming first for the entire split and down until the playoffs in the at the uni. They were versing the second tier team, which was green, and they lost it in the best of 3.
Ooh, was it a 2-1 at least?
Yes it was. They won first, and then it was the 2 games after that for the win. Both very, very close games, but
looks like Yellow Team are just hungry for that first place spot, and it's definitely showing. How long does, do you know how long group stage lasts?
Group stage is, I think, 10 to 12 weeks. Then they've got, so this time it's probably 9 weeks because of the starting up took a little longer. There was only one practice match last time. So it's probably 9 weeks and then the finals.
So,
where all these teams, the top 4 teams actually come to uni and play off.
I think, does everyone verse each other? Ooh.
No, it's first 2 verse each other for the grand finals, and for the semis, well, not for the semis, but on the same day, the
Kled,
3rd and 4th.
So close. Azir dangerously low.
Yeah, it just seems like every time the red team come up with a little bit more health and win the matchup.
Sorry about that. We were distracted. It was an ace just then.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, everyone was dead.
Everyone's dead.
Jeez. Yeah.
It's
Yellow
not going
team
well then.
Coming up huge.
A few flashing health bars from the yellow team, but
it's because they have the icons.
Being alive is alive.
They're synced on the icons, so that's how they get their power.
And the tag, don't forget the tags.
Yeah, the yellow.
Blue stolen by Elise. Jarvan is chasing though.
Does get a lot of damage off.
Yeah, Nunu is coming in.
He has his ult in about 1 second, I think. Or is that bugged? I'm not sure.
No, but that is down. TP coming in by the Azir. Damage onto the Ashe. That is a ridiculous amount of damage.
Yeah,
that's just a charge and an auto.
I am reminded of
that is a catch by
just whiffing the
Ashe coming in again. Ooh. Huge Azir damage.
We are now reminded of the monster that is Azir.
Oh, flash exhaust, but flashy is by Azir.
I mean, look at his items. To anyone with no magic resist, he's basically doing true damage.
Yeah. It's not a pretty time.
Yeah, purple team definitely in strife.
Oh, that is a nice Sion off. The Nunu ult does scare off, but
the
Jinx ult coming in for the extra damage. And the Azir just finishing her off. Azir is now huge. Bard actually going in deep. Azir to follow. Oh, that's one more. No, Azir just doesn't get the last auto onto the Ashe.
Still, just the
rough times.
The yellow team steamroll is strong. This is now at 11k gold lead. Is it? Yes. I had to do my math for a sec there.
It's been a long time since doing that, but yeah. 12k now.
Yeah, there's not much anyone on blue team can really do at this point. Oh, the Syndra. Ah, Syndra, no. Oh, and Azir just gonna tear her apart.
Yeah. Not much happening now.
Yeah,
Jarvan with the nice, just misses out, but does pick up that kill on Jinx.
That was a good play
looks
by
like
blue team.
Sion going down, but Nunu will go down with the Bard stun.
Overall even, but still not that bad for the blue team. If they just left it at that, but it's not like oh yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no. I'm not faithful in the comeback.
Still.
Especially with how Yellow's been playing so methodically. Nice dodge onto the Elise Cocoon by Na there, but he'll get out with his life and not much more.
If blue team were just a little bit ahead, we just saw how that pick comp can work. They did go even on that engage, and if they did play correctly through the early game, that would have been the mid game right there. Except it would have resulted in less dead members from the blue team and more
especially
dead members.
Because the Nunu would be much tankier at the moment if
he's just
they had the early
twig
game.
at the moment.
All he is a speed up, and his ult doesn't do damage, so he's just a slow machine at the moment.
Yeah, if he was a lot more tankier, that ult would be a much more effective zoning tool. Not because of the damage, but because him being more tanky means that his team's going to be ahead. So,
knock up hitting into the Elise Cocoon. Elise actually holding the Cocoon until after, but now just runs into an Azir, and that's a night to know.
Yeah, he does get the to Kled.
Ah, yep, Kled. Why do I keep on saying no?
Are you
There's been
racist
too many
against
no's.
heroes? Do they all look the same?
Too many no's. Too many no's recently.
Oh, Frozen Mallet. Oh, he eats the Spiderling, but I think he's gonna go down here.
Yeah, that's a
at least
catch on to.
Resetting
That's
the
another catch on to Jarvan.
Oh, there is just death all across the map right now.
Oh, but Syndra did press her delete button. So
yes. The patented
counterplay
counterplay button that I hear so much about.
Oh yeah, that one. But yeah, it's not looking pretty for
these towers just getting
the
pummeled.
13k lead that they have.
Yeah, this is it's not unexpected from Yellow Team. This is how most of their games have looked so far. Yeah, just the
another dragon going down. It looks like they should be going for Baron. Right now they could easily just Baron and push through mid for the win.
The hyper-aggressive play from Yellow is just it's a joy to watch, really.
Yeah. It's just like the Immortals thing I was talking about before.
Yeah.
Pushing forward and having the interesting fights, forcing the tempo of the game, does make it interesting to watch. There's an Ashe shot going out, but it caught no one. It was just a check on the Baron. Good idea, but
I'm guessing she didn't have any Hawk shot charges.
nope. Syndra dead before they could even get the Bard ult off. Another kill onto Nunu. It's just methodical murder now.
It's just a massacre.
Jinx ult. Nice
doing
timing.
what he can in the end.
Ashe kiting well, but
gonna get sniped. Yeah, just the slows from Bard is
Sion ult
gonna
onto
be the end.
just missed Jarvan, but
Ooh.
that's a kill on Ashe, which enables the speed up and the attack speed buff on Jinx, and it's just dead.
Does get taken low though, so one misplay from Jinx could have meant she died there, but in the
she's
grand
fed
scheme
enough.
of things,
Oh!
it doesn't really
No,
mean
that is the
much.
delete button on his ear as he stepped a little too close to Fountain. Nunu with the flash ult, not even have enough damage to kill the caster minions. Not sure about that, but
Did you see that skill coming from Syndra? There was so much skill there. Just insane. But yeah, all jokes aside,
oh, that's a nice Ashe ult, getting the Bard kill. Ashe just wanders into the knock-up though, and
I'm still
that's
still
a Quadra.
behind. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Ash,
not sure what Ash is doing, but...
Hey, it reminded me...
At least with the sneaky Magi's purchase at the very end there as well.
that reminded me of when I versed you and I was playing Gragas and you just walked straight into me and I was like, oh
yeah, no, that wasn't pretty. No,
well, I think there is a game 3, yes.
Yeah, we don't remind people of that.
Alright, well,
yeah,
we
do
will
have
see...
game 3.
We will be here for game 3. We will see anyone watching later. And yeah.
If there is anyone watching. Sad face.
Hey, don't be sad, man.
Game 3 will be Aqua versus Maroon.
Sweet. Look forward to that, guys. We will be back in around 5 to 10 minutes. Probably
Hopefully.
5. But yeah, we'll see you soon.
Nice dragging on a little bit.